Hi everyone, in this lesson we're going to learn how to talk about our siblings, brothers and sisters. As always, we'll start with the model dialogue. And in this dialogue, the two people are going to talk about their brothers and sisters. After the dialogue, we will take a look at each line in detail. Do you have any brothers or sisters? I have a brother and a sister. How about you? I don't have any. Okay, first to ask if the other person has brothers or sisters, we can ask, do you have any brothers or sisters? Do you have any brothers or sisters? The key phrase in this question is, do you have any? After this phrase, we can use various nouns to ask if the other person has that noun. The use of the word any helps to ask if the other person has even the smallest number or amount of something. So if we asked, do you have any pens? We're asking if the other person has at least one pen. This means that in this question, we're asking if the other person has at least one brother or one sister. After any, if the noun is a countable noun, we use the plural form of that noun. So in this question, we have used brothers and sisters. Let's practice asking this question. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Do you have any brothers or sisters? Great job, well done. Next, to say how many brothers or sisters we have, we can say, I have a brother and a sister. I have a brother and a sister. First, we say I have, and then add how many brothers and sisters we have. In many English-speaking countries, it's not common to say whether your brother or sister is younger or older. However, if you wanted to say whether your brother or sister is younger or older than you can use these words and say something like this. I have a younger brother and an older sister. I have a younger brother and an older sister. Let's take a look at two other example sentences. I have one brother and two sisters. I have two older brothers. So there are various ways of saying how many brothers and sisters we have and whether they are older or younger. Also, one other point to note is that when we want to say that we have one brother or one sister, we can use the articles are or an or the number word one. Both are fine. Okay, so let's practice these sentences. I have a brother and a sister. I have a younger brother and an older sister. I have one brother and two sisters. I have two older sisters. Excellent job, well done. Now, if you don't have any brothers or sisters, you can say, I don't have any. I don't have any. The long form of this sentence is, I don't have any brothers or sisters. And you can say, I don't have any brothers or sisters, and that's fine too. However, when we respond to questions and say we don't have something, we can leave out the nouns and just say, I don't have any. And the listener will understand what we don't have. Additionally, we can just say, I don't have brothers or sisters. But the use of any in negative sentences help to emphasize how I have no brothers or sisters. Also, if we want to leave out the nouns brothers or sisters, we need to use any, as any is a pronoun and it can function as the object of the verb. It is incorrect to just say I don't have, as have is a verb that needs to have an object. Okay, so let's practice saying this answer. I don't have any. I don't have any. That was great, well done. Okay, so before we do the final practice, let's listen to the dialogue one more time. Do you have any brothers or sisters? I have a brother and a sister. How about you? I don't have any. Okay, so let's now practice the whole dialogue. And as always, we will do 2 speaking practices so that you can practice both role A and B. All the lines will be on the screen, so when it's your turn, please read the line and participate in the dialogue. Do you have any brothers or sisters? I don't have any. I have a brother and a sister. How about you? Excellent job today. Well done. Okay, so in this lesson, we learned how to ask if someone has brothers or sisters and how to tell people how many brothers and sisters we have. The next lesson is a speaking drill lesson, and as always, please make sure to take that lesson for more speaking practice. See you soon again. Bye bye.